Hey everyone, welcome to Posture and Confidence. Stand tall, feel strong. I am so thrilled to dive into today's topic, which is all about the incredible power of nonverbal communication.
Indeed, we'll be exploring how our body language profoundly impacts not only how we feel internally, but also how others perceive our presence, our confidence, and even our capabilities, often without a single word being spoken. It's truly fascinating.
Absolutely. And that brings us perfectly to our first deep dive, the silent language of posture. It's incredible, isn't it? How just the way we hold ourselves can instantly communicate so much before we even open our mouths.
Indeed, posture is a foundational element of nonverbal communication. When we stand tall with our shoulders back and head held high, it immediately sends a message, both inward to ourselves and outward to the world. Internally, it can genuinely shift our emotional state, making us feel more capable and confident.
I totally get that. When I slouch, I feel more tired and less engaged. But if I consciously straighten up, I suddenly feel more alert, more ready to tackle whatever comes next. It's like a little internal power up button.
Precisely. And externally, the message is just as profound. Good posture signals presence, self assurance, and even competence. Think of someone walking into a room with a slumped back, eyes downcast. What's the immediate impression? Perhaps a lack of confidence, maybe even disinterest. Now picture someone entering with an upright, open stance. It conveys approachability, authority, and a sense of being in control, all without a single word being uttered. It's a primal signal of strength versus weakness.
It's so true. You see it everywhere in a job interview, on a first date, or even just queuing at the supermarket. Our bodies are constantly telling a story about how we feel and who we are. It truly is a silent language. So, moving beyond just posture, it's fascinating to think about all the other everyday body language cues we send out, often without even realizing it. These nonverbal signals are incredibly powerful, aren't they? They can completely change how our message is received.
Absolutely. One of the most common distinctions we see is between open and closed body language. Imagine someone in a meeting, arms crossed tightly, perhaps leaning back, making minimal eye contact. That immediately conveys a sense of defensiveness, doesn't it? It suggests they're closed off or perhaps even unwilling to engage.
Exactly. On the flip side, someone with open body language, uncrossed arms, hands visible, maybe even leaning slightly forward, projects approachability and a willingness to listen and engage. It's such a simple shift, but the impact is profound. Think about a job interview. You want to appear open and confident, not guarded.
Indeed. And then there's eye contact, a truly critical element. Maintaining appropriate eye contact shows you're engaged, trustworthy, and confident. Too little, and you might seem shifty or insecure. Too much, and it can feel aggressive or uncomfortable. It's about finding that balance, a steady gaze, occasionally breaking away, then returning.
Oh, I've definitely experienced that. And hand gestures too play such a role. Expressive, open hand gestures can add enthusiasm and emphasis to your words, making you seem more dynamic. But nervous fidgeting or constantly touching your face can be distracting and undermine your credibility. It's all part of that silent conversation we're constantly having. It's truly amazing how something as simple as standing up straight can make such a difference, not just externally, but how we feel inside. But I've heard there's actual science behind this, that it's not just psychological.
You're absolutely right. This isn't just about a feeling. There's a profound physiological link between our physical state and our mental state. Delving into the science reveals how specific postures and body language can indeed influence our brain chemistry, mood, and even hormone levels.
That's incredible. So, just by changing how I stand, I can actually change my brain? Tell me more.
Precisely. Consider the concept of power posing. Research, particularly early work by social psychologist Amy Cuddy, though debated in some nuances, suggested that adopting expansive, open postures for even a couple of minutes can lead to measurable changes. For instance, an increase in testosterone, often linked to feelings of dominance and confidence, and a decrease in cortisol, the primary stress hormone.
Wow, so it's not just feeling confident, you're actually getting a biochemical boost. It's like a natural superpower.
Exactly. This suggests a very real physiological feedback loop. Our body isn't just a vessel for our mind, it actively shapes it. Maintaining a strong, upright posture sends signals to the brain that we are in control, reducing feelings of anxiety and bolstering resilience. This deep connection truly proves the physiological link between our physical and mental states.
So, with all that fascinating science in mind, what can we actually do starting today to harness the power of our body language? Where do we begin with these practical tips?
Excellent question. The key is often small, consistent adjustments. Firstly, try a simple mental check in throughout your day. Are your shoulders hunched? Is your back rounded? Just gently pull your shoulders back and down, lift your chin slightly, and imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. It's about mindful awareness.
I love that. Just a little mental cue to realign. And what about those more expansive stances we've talked about?
Precisely. When standing or even sitting, consciously adopt more open body language. Avoid crossing your arms, try to keep your hands visible, and occupy the space around you. Think about spreading out a little rather than shrinking in. This not only makes you feel more powerful, but also broadcasts that confidence to everyone around you. It's about taking up your rightful space.
So, as we wrap up, I hope you're inspired to consciously engage with your posture and body language.
Indeed, we've explored how standing tall shifts your internal state and how others perceive your confidence. It's a powerful, silent language.
From open gestures to eye contact, these cues build connection and project your best self. Remember, your stance can even change brain chemistry.
A profound link between physical presence and mental well-being. Implement these mindful adjustments daily.
Stand tall, embrace expansive stances, and let your body language project the confidence you want to feel and share. It's truly empowering.
Your posture is a tool for a more confident, impactful life. Start today.